Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Right, today the van is going in for its operation. It's one of those routine operations that's going to be like critical by the end of it. It's going to be on life support. I've just offloaded all my tools that were in the back into the Mini this morning because I totally forgot about unloading the van. What an idiot. So here we are. We're not late, we're pretty much on time. So we're booked in, first slot at Sheffield at 7:30. I said to the woman, she goes, oh, when do you want it in for? Because earliest. She went, 7:30. I thought, bloody hell, I didn't think you opened till 9. So right, we're going to go here, we're going to drop it off and see what they give us, and then see what they say, see what's up with it. Well, it has been driving, the van itself has been driving fine. It's just that obviously that the temperature sensor here, it doesn't give a reading, and it just shows it as like a snowflake thing at the side of it. So I can't believe it's a 4-hour strip down just to find it. I literally thought it'd just be a case of plugging it in and unplugging it. So it's not a big fault, and it's probably a fault you could probably live with. It's just a little niggle as far as it should say something and it doesn't. So yeah. But ordinarily I have done now 6,486 miles in this van, and I'll be honest with you, I'm absolutely loving it. I think it's fantastic. I never thought I'd say it. I know the money side of things forced my hand into buying an electric van, but I do think it's fantastic. I absolutely love it, and everyone always asks me about it, and it's one of those things that you just need to be the first person to be the stepping stone. Then you'll suddenly find that every tradesperson on site has moved over to one. And for me, for a trades van, electric makes sense all day long, for the reason that you're not going too far, you're local, it's just quick, clean, and it's easy. Like, I've literally spent no time in a fuel station whatsoever while owning it. I literally step out, plug it in, finished. So and performance wise, you can push your way through traffic. It's even better, like say, through the cities and through the towns and stuff, because that's where it's got its most power, at the bottom end. On the motorway, you are stuck at 70, but it does do it. Do you know what I mean? So it's pretty good. Yeah, I love it. I think it's great. Right, let's get to Sheffield. Let's get it booked in and see what they say. Right, so here we go. A little bit of performance test. We're doing 30 mile an hour. There's a tractor in front, and we're going to overtake it safely. There's this Focus behind me that wants a piece. Are you ready? No, not yet. Not yet. We'll put it in sport mode. Oh, that sharpens things up a little bit. As soon as we get his opportunity, I think he might turn left anyway in a minute. Oh. We've got a tractor here and then a tractor up front, but it turns into a dual carriage. Ah, it's turning left. I knew it would. Nip round him anyway. Lovely, seamless. Honestly, it's so quiet. It's so good. Here we go. Now look, this van here fancies it, doesn't he? If you can see him. Right, you ready? This is what I'm saying about performance. Gone. that. That's what I love about it. We're here. I think we're a bit early. We have arrived. Got wheels on that. Amarok. Yeah. See, this is a problem with the modern cars. You're here all the time, aren't you? As good as what they are, it's like that caddy of mine only ever went into garage to get serviced. I just think having to do stuff like this, it's just, you're pissing about, aren't you? Yeah, I know it's only little, it's only minimal, but it's still stopping me from doing what I'm doing. Shoo. Oh, I wonder if this is going to be a farrier's van. Shoo. Right, let's go in and talk to them, see what they say. Might not have started work yet. I'm a bit early. And just like that, we're back in. Well, we're not back in, we're in a bloody rental. As you can see, it's got a knob. Fucking what's on the seat? Who's done that? So yeah, they've got mine for the day. They said it shouldn't take no more. It's down for a high voltage something or other. It's better. Is that set up? Right, let's see how easy it is to link my phone to. I'm probably still on here because I think this is the same van as last time. See how easy it is to do it. Add phone.
Search for your vehicle on your device and select it once it is found.
Okay. Bluetooth. Done. Pair.
Select one of the devices found by your infotainment system. For your safety, please stay alert.
No, it does. That's me. Right. I only wanted sat nav. Let's come on. Sat nav. So, Leadmill Road, Sheffield. Is it doing it? Do it. 18 minutes. Okay, let's drive this diesel bus out of here. Ooh. Well, firstly I've noticed I've got no flappy. Oh, that's flashing. There we go. I'll put you in here. Talk you through it. Handbrake, electric. Oh. Let's get out of here. Oh, clutch feels loose as hell. Yeah, honestly, straight away, feels nowhere near as good as this electric. Nowhere near as good as the electric though. Feels loose. Gearbox honestly just feels loose. There's just something about the electric that just feels more like together. Plus you don't get all this cluster here as well, like I mentioned before, but it just doesn't, I don't know, there's just something about it that just doesn't feel, it doesn't drive as good. 93 miles, remember that. Take it back on 93 miles. Look, 3 degrees outside. See, I didn't know that on my van because it doesn't tell me. So hopefully when we pick it up later, that should tell us how cold it is. So with this having the non-colour coded bumpers, I'm guessing this is the bottom spec. So I think it's only about 100 horsepower this van. So you can forgive it for being probably a little bit slower than usual. oil life. So that's one thing we can talk about as well, is the oil life. It shows you the oil life on here, 58%. So that's telling you that you must change the oil in this, because it is the wet belt and the belt itself runs through the oil. To change, you have to change the oil. It's not one of these where you can skip intervals. You have to change the oil in them. Let's have a go. Yeah, it's crap. Such a delay when you put your foot down, when you change your gear. There's such a delay from it stopping and starting. We've got the Insignia Eco. Let's see if we can smoke it. Up to 40, of course. There we go. Let's go. Oops, next set of lights. Sound shit as well. The engine sound shit. Right, where are you? I feel like I've been horrible about it, but it just... I'd like to have drove a diesel first and then drove the electric. But for me, it just doesn't feel enough. If the problem is as well with these vans, they're just throw away. Like say this van in 10 years time, it'll be fucked, be scrap, and which is fine, fair enough. Recycling, get a new van every 10 years, whatever. But then start them at bloody 15 grand, 20 grand. Don't start them at chuffing 50 grand. I mean, they start, I think, about 30. But you know what I'm saying. 30 grand is a lot of money for this. And personally, I just think it's a pile of shit. Right, let's do a day's work and then we'll get back to my van. Hey! Hey! Right, okay, so my day of work is done, so I've come back to JCT 600 to collect my van. I've not actually heard anything from. I did get an email and it did say that the part that is landing that they need for the outside temperature sensor is coming tomorrow. So I just assumed, oh, I'll just drive through and it will be ready to pick up and maybe I'll rearrange. But I've just parked up now and the van is there, look. And it's all in bits. So I've just been in and spoke to him. Said, oh no, you just keep hold of that van and we'll speak to you tomorrow. I went, yeah, but I need my roof rack for a job tomorrow. No, yeah, no, you just keep hold of that courtesy van and we'll contact you, she says. So, gotta take this pile of shit home. So, right, okay, so I'll take this van home and I haven't got a job booked in at Sheffield tomorrow. I'm in Doncaster tomorrow, so I've got to wait for the van to be ready and then I've got to go back to Sheffield to pick my van up. So, it's a bit of a blag, this. So, it's all right having these new vans, but when you start having to go backwards and forwards and messing about, it does start, yeah, it just start messing about. When it starts messing about with your day, and you're having to rearrange stuff, that's when it starts to be a bloody problem. Especially like when I've put a job back already because of the van. I don't feel like I could put him off again just because I can't get my ladders in. So, yeah, it's a bit annoying, but we are where we are. So, we'll drive this home, and I'll keep you all updated. However, it is lucky that I did come back though, because it had my house key on the van key, so I've managed to get that back, so it's not all bad. Right, okay. We're back in, what day is it? The day after. So I didn't go home in my van yesterday, because it was all in pieces. Still stuck with this diesel. But I am local today, so I've got local jobs to do for local people. And I also said, I need a roof rack. And the woman went, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. So I could do with a roof rack, really. She went, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. I was like, yeah, but I need a roof rack. Yeah, okay, anytime tomorrow. I thought, she's not bloody listening to what I'm saying. So I'm struggling without a roof rack today. So probably I'll get 1 or 2 jobs done. And I might have to just postpone the other jobs that I need a ladder for, because I haven't got a roof rack. So just at the wholesalers now, I'm waiting for it to open at 7:30. And then once that opens, get this little job done and out of the way, and hopefully pick my van back up. But yeah, this diesel, I know I'm probably a little bit biased, but I don't like it at all. I feel like when you change gear, it dips, so the boost doesn't always carry through. And I just feel like there's a massive lull in between changing gears. I feel like the clutch is rattly through your foot. I feel like the gearbox itself, the gear stick is loose. Yeah, honestly, it's crap. It is honestly crap. I'd be disappointed. I honestly would. I'd be disappointed. I know I said it probably on the last video, but yeah, what an absolute pile of shit. Yes, so yesterday I was local, so I ended up with the van. I was expecting a phone call from them yesterday, heard nothing. So I did give them a call yesterday, still didn't hear anything. So I thought, well, I've tried, I'll just keep hold of your van. But the problem is with this van, it doesn't have a roof rack. And then not only that, but it's diesel. And you might think, well, that's not a problem. But I have to keep topping it up with fuel. Now, at the pumps, it says minimum delivery 5 litres, which is, well, £5 in my head. It's not. It's nearly a tenner. Not that it's a problem, but it's obviously costing me more money to run this diesel van than it is to use the electric. So it's not really that good. And to be honest, to drive this diesel, it's terrible. Honestly, I don't know if I'm being biased, I don't know if it's been horrible, but I just don't think it's a nice van to drive at all. I was always a love of Transits and how they drove, but I just think this, for me, the diesel version of this van is rubbish. I think the electric vehicle is far more superior. I think it's a lot more refined. I think it works. I think it's actually a good van. Whereas this diesel version, the engine seems clunky, it seems slow. It seems to be a lull through gears when you're changing gear. It seems to lull between. You can feel the vibration of the clutch through the clutch pedal. I know that doesn't sound that much, but when you can feel it vibrate through it, I don't really often, never noticed that before in a car. I just think the gear lever feels cheap. I'm just not happy with it. So yes, I want my van back. So today, hopefully, they should ring me and go, it's fixed. So the fact that it's took 2 days, well, it'd be 2.5 days to get a bloody temperature sensor sorted, it's ridiculous. Right, I'll keep you updated. So I would describe myself as like a fairly fast driver. I'm one just to put my foot down and get to whatever speed limit it is on the road. And the electric van copes real well with that. I feel like when you're putting your foot down in that electric vehicle, it responds really well, and you don't feel like you're thrashing it. Whereas when you're driving this diesel, you put your foot down and you just feel like it's just a matter of time until it breaks, and it just feels like a fragile van. And from a van, you shouldn't feel like that. You should feel like it's invincible. It should feel like a Hilux, but it doesn't. So obviously with this as well, we have the wet belt problems. So obviously the electric vehicle with that as well eliminates all that. So this is the wet belt, which is the rubber belt which sits in oil. And apparently over time, well, it does. So over time, the belt itself disintegrates into the oil. That's why it's always important to change the oil on these vans. And you even get a scale here on the dash to tell you when to change the oil. So that's not a case of, I'll do it tomorrow. You have to change the oil when it says, because if not, that belt will snap. The clutch on this pedal seems so high up on this pedal as well. It almost feels like it's slipping. Now this van has only just done just over 10,000 miles. Right, well, there we go. Let's get this van back to Sheffield, and hopefully I get my van back. So there we have it, my little overview of this diesel T7 Transporter. Now if you've got the older version of this van, or an old Transit, if I was you, I'd keep hold of it. Don't be fooled by the new looks and the sleek looks of this new van. because the internals of it are probably not that good. It's like, I like the thought of a black plus size mini skirt, but you won't find me wearing one. Well, I've hung on and I've hung on. What was it? So they've had the van since Tuesday. I didn't hear anything back from them Wednesday, and then now Thursday. I rang them earlier and it went straight to voicemail. I rang them and then spoke to the reception. She said that she thinks the van's ready, but she's not sure, but I'd be better off waiting for a phone call to tell me it is ready. It's now approaching nearly 3 o'clock and I've got a dentist appointment in Doncaster, so I've done my day's work here. So I'll be on to day 4 tomorrow with this van, and it's literally in, my van is in for a temperature sensor. So honestly, I don't know what they're doing. Like I say, I don't know how is it this feasible. It's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, not happy about that. So roll on to day 4, see what happens, and I'm going to get my teeth put back in. So just put another 15 quid in it. I'm going to take it back with the same fuel it had. So I've been to fuel station about 10 times. I don't want to put too much in. I'm putting in a 5, well, not a 5, a 10 at a time. Bloody thing. Just like that, we're dentist done. And just as I sat my ass down in the waiting room, my phone rings, your van's ready. Of course it bloody is. I says, well, you've got no chance tonight, love. I says, it's going to have to be tomorrow morning. So first thing tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock, my van will be back. Right. Oh, and if you made it this far, make sure you like and subscribe, because getting that tooth put back in just cost me an absolute fortune. I know none of you's noticed, but it was a bit wobbly. Right, come on, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Right, it's 6:05 the next day. And if you're wondering why I get in on the passenger side, it's because I park close to the edge this side. It's easier to get in and out sometimes. Right, okay, so D-Day. My van should be ready, so I'm on my way to Sheffield. I'm from Sheffield. Yeah, so I'm on my way to Sheffield now, and let's just see what they say. Basically what I'm hoping is that I don't have to pay for this van. They said it was going to be for the day, and I get that, you have to pay for the loan vehicles, but the last time I did take a van, so in February when I first took my van in, I didn't actually have to pay for it. Or she said it was 25 quid, but she never took any money off me. So whether I've grasped her in or not, I don't know. So if it's 25 quid a day, they're going to tell me they want 75 quid. So I'm not going to be happy about that, because it's technically not my fault, is it? I get paying for the first day, kind of, but I mean, should be free, shouldn't it? I mean, if my van's going in for repair, this van should be free. It's like, sorry, your van's a piece of shit, have this other piece of shit. Anyway, that's enough moaning, but it's just annoying. It is just annoying, but right, let's get to Sheffield. More fuel, more fuel. I only wanted to put 15 quid in, and it won't let me. You have to put £10 in or £20 in. Oh, it's flat out. Stop. Won't even let me go over. Right, here we go. 7 o'clock, and I'm here outside waiting for the doors to open. As you can see, all the workers there are waiting to start work behind closed gates. Wait for the gates to open. So yeah, see what they say. Maybe this van's not as bad as what I say, but it just begs the question now. It's a new van. Do you know what I mean? It's like a new van should be problem free for the first 10 years, 100,000, whatever. It's just annoying. It's just the problem is, because you rely on it for work, it's like having a workmate that doesn't turn up for work, or he's always ill. Do you know what I mean? You need a good, reliable van to get you to and from your jobs and everything else. And I think in today's age, how they can't do a decent, reliable van is basically beyond me. I mean, everything else is sorted, everything else has been done, hasn't it? I mean, they've been building vans for the last 30 or 40 years, and it's like, how can they not get the simple stuff right? I just don't get it. But anyway, it's a bit of a moan. Let's see how much this thing, if anything, is going to cost me and get back into my little electric van. Bless it. Right, and there we go. So we're back in my van now to just transfer all the stuff over. Right, so that cost me, drum roll please, it cost me £4.95, and basically all that was the screen wash. So yeah, so just on the drop down menu they ask if, when you book it in, what you want, and I just put screen wash because I like the smell of it. And that's it. So there's no van rental or anything on there for that for 4 days, but basically it took them a while because they had to order the part, they had to fit it, and then they had to program it. And that's took them 4 days or 3 full days. We're on to the 4th day now, so yeah, that's the problem with it. So yes, that's pretty much it. It is a little bit of a inconvenience. It's cost me 30 quid in diesel. But ordinarily the rental of the van hasn't actually cost me anything. And I don't know if the lease company picked that bill up or they swallow it or what, I don't know. But yeah, it's a little bit inconvenient, but we are where we are. You've just got to rearrange stuff around what jobs you're doing and everything else. But yeah, I don't know, we're onto his next job now. So yeah, so pretty much that's it. So it's a bit of an inconvenience as far as arranging it around work, and you can only do certain jobs because you haven't got a roof rack or you're in a certain area. But luckily I have been in Sheffield the 2 days, so it's not been too bad. Just onto my next job now, which is probably 20 minutes away. I'm probably going to be late for this job, but it's one of them. But yeah, that's it. That's the joys of living with a new vehicle, I suppose. But yeah, I just thought I'd keep you lot updated, and if you're interested in getting a new van, you kind of know what troubles to take along with it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I shall see you on next one. Ta-ra. Tell you, the only thing that is better on this van compared to mine, the only thing that's better is the horn. That is loads better than that thing of mine.
I am